What's up, guys? I'm Frank. Welcome back to the channel. October is quickly coming and going. Halloween is right around the corner. But I have yet to watch a single horror movie, and that's just, I don't know, not acceptable. So I was thinking about what to watch, and I remembered some time ago I had asked a friend of mine for recommendations, and this was one of the first movies they said, so kept it in mind, and why not now? Hereditary. Not really sure what it's about, to be honest. I just asked a friend if they had any horror movie suggestions, and they said this, so really, I'm just trusting them. So let's check it out. That is a sick treehouse, man. I wish I had something like that as a kid. That is dope. The amount of detail in these models is insane. That must take hours to make. Oh. Is this real life? No. Damn, that was a cool shot. This is so weird because I still feel like we're in the little house, but it's too real. Already, this feels like very surreal because of that initial introduction shot, zooming into the little house and then seeing everybody move and the people alive in there. But in my mind, it's still like, this is a toy house or a model house. That was very well done. Awesome.
If you ever thought you knew what was going on with her, and God forbid you tried to confront that, but when her life was unpolluted, she could be the sweetest, warmest, most loving person in the world. She was also incredibly stubborn.
Who was that? Creepy guy.
You could always count on her to always have the answer.
And if she ever was mistaken...
Oh, okay.
Well,
I was wondering, it sounded like somebody was writing. It's also making that clicking noise with her mouth.
There aren't nuts in that either.
no.
Nuts?
Does that have nuts? Because we don't have the EpiPen.
Oh, okay. So she has like a severe allergy to nuts, I guess. And that makes me worried for later in the movie. I feel like they're not just gonna mention that and it's not gonna come into play later, which can only be bad.
Come in. Hey. Good night, kiddo. Night. Are you feeling okay about everything?
Yeah, fine.
A little sad? Okay, I get it. I know. Good night.
Typical teenage answer for you right there. What is that?
Who's this?
This girl really seems to be like the creative type, man. She's drawing. She's making these little, what do you call them? Figures? That's good, man. It's good stuff.
Who's gonna take care of me?
Excuse me, you don't think I'm gonna take care of you?
But when you die,
Whoa, man. That funeral really got this kid thinking about some heavy topics, man. Some heavy stuff for a kid to be wondering about. This must be some of that secretive stuff that she mentioned her mom had. Things that she kept very personal and close to herself. the eeriness that followed after that, just a total silence. I was waiting for something to happen. The grandmother, a mother, and her child right here.
Are you done?
Almost.
So maybe we finish the toy after the quiz. What do you think? Okay.
Oh. I saw that thing coming, and then for a second, I thought to myself, oh, like, it's not gonna hit the window. And it did. Oh my god.
So, if we go by the rule,
She was completely unfazed by that, though.
what is Heracles' law?
Arrogance?
My dude.
Okay. Why?
Oh my god. I'm guessing he's digging the girl that sits in front of him in class.
They never had hope because they're all just like hopeless. They're all like pawns in this horrible, hopeless machine.
Pawns in a horrible, hopeless machine. Oh no. Don't. I liked you. Don't start doing this shit. Did somebody see her? Somebody's definitely watching, but I don't know if they could see what she was doing. What was that light that just went across the room? Oh. Definitely got her attention and told her to go to the window, I guess. Where is she going? There was already foot tracks in the mud, right? Where she was walking? Like somebody else had already passed through there.
No drinking?
We're not even old enough to get drinks if we wanted to.
Well, that's a crock. I'm just asking if you're drinking.
That was not an
So
answer.
I just answered no.
No, you didn't.
You gonna take your sister?
Oh. Now he feels like his night's ruined. What was that sign? I couldn't really tell, but it looked like the pendant on the grandma's necklace. That's what I'm assuming it was.
Oh shit, look! They're giving out chocolate cake.
Not to everyone.
Yes to everyone, it's a party.
I don't know anyone.
Walk over and stand there and they'll give you a piece. But hurry up, they're gonna run out. Come on, Charlie.
That's messed up, man. Like, I get that he had his own plans to go to, but he's responsible for her now. He's just gonna bail on her like that. That's messed up. Yeah. It's not so bad. Just go sit down, eat the cake. Your shitty brother will be back soon.
What's up? Are you okay?
It's hard to breathe.
The cake. Was there something in the cake?
I think my throat's getting bigger.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh,
Okay, Charlie, we're almost to the hospital, okay?
don't crash or something, man. Oh my god, dude.
Charlie!
No. No. Oh my god, no. No way. What? Oh my god, I can't. I had a feeling and I didn't want to say it because that was just way too brutal. Now what? What are you supposed to do? Oh no, man. It's gonna have to confront this now. And go tell them what happened somehow. What? What did he do?
I just want to die.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having like a hard time watching this. As if the mom didn't feel guilty enough already in her life. Now she has to live with this. That's a cool shot. In between the two red lights right there. How do you like even know what to do with yourself or like carry on after something like that happening? And then feeling responsible for it.
I'm so sorry to chase you down. Were you not coming in? Oh, God, I feel very silly. I'm Joan. Are you doing better? Oh, would you like to come in with me? Or we could even just have a coffee?
I'm sorry, really,
My son died.
Oh. I'm so sorry.
How old was yours?
I understand not being ready to talk about something, but sometimes when somebody's like reaching out to you sincerely like that, it's really is best to let them in.
If you need someone to talk to, because we all do.
This is who she needs right now, very badly.
Hey,
Hey,
I'm going to bed.
where were you?
At the movies.
So he doesn't even know that she's going to these meetings. She doesn't even share it with him.
Oh, Annie.
You're welcome, Matt.
Ah, it's kind of cute, huh?
Yeah, my mother used to embroider ones just like that.
Did she really? Isn't that funny? Please come in. Sit.
And her head wasn't there, so I couldn't see her face. But they were her clothes.
I only just now connected the cutting of the head off the bird to what happened, and that is like some fucked up foreshadowing. Literally just right now connected.
How was your relationship with your son?
Peter?
I'm glad she found a friend because, man, you could tell she just feels so alone, even in her own house with her own family. You can hear every little clink of the plates. That's all you hear, and the clock.
Just seems like there might be something you want to say.
Peter.
Like what? I mean, why would I want to say something so I could watch you sneer at me?
Here it comes, man. All these bottled up emotions and thoughts.
Yeah, fine, release me. Just say it. Just fucking say it.
Don't you swear at me, you little shit! All I do is worry and slave and defend you, and all I get back is that fucking face on your face. So full of disdain and resentment and always so annoyed. Well, now your sister is dead. And I know it was an accident, and I know you're in pain, and I wish I could take that away for you. I wish I could shield you from the knowledge that you did what you did. And what a waste. If you could have just said, I'm sorry, or faced up to what happened, maybe then we could do something with this, but you can't take responsibility for anything.
Jesus Christ, man. That's what's on her mind. That got me a little teary-eyed.
She didn't want to go to the party.
No.
So why was she there?
Don't say that. What a fucking little asshole. That kid is gonna regret that for the rest of his life. She said something that kind of noticed too, how he doesn't take responsibility, I guess, for things he does or whatever. And I guess it's kind of true. He never really said anything about the accident. Like, I get not being able to talk about it, but like, we didn't get anything from him. I'm not saying he doesn't care or anything. He seemed to just like shut off even more.
Oh, Annie!
That's not a coincidence. Get the fuck out of here.
Annie! Hi.
I like this lady at first, but that's not a coincidence.
How are you?
Am I overthinking it? Maybe. I don't know.
Annie, okay? Something happened, Annie, and I feel completely turned around. What happened? I don't even know if I should say.
Now I'm thinking about the floor mat and the connection to her mother for some reason. Like, there's something about this lady that's just off now.
I met a spiritual medium. They were performing an open seance. I know what you're thinking, but they asked me to attend. They were bringing skeptics in and scientists, so I went, fully skeptical. And the man sitting next to me was a completely cynical neurologist, and he looked permanently changed by the end of it. No, I know what you're thinking.
I'm so skeptical of this lady now. I don't know why, but I can't tell if she's really being sincere or not. It almost sounds like she's trying to sell her on something, like she was pretending to have been skeptical, but really she knows she wasn't. She's trying to get her to go there for some reason.
Louis, if you're here. Hi, Louis.
The candle's flickering too.
Louis, I'm going to ask you some questions, okay, sweetie? If the answer is yes, slide the glass to the right. Louis, I brought your chalkboard. Remember your chalkboard?
Didn't she just supposedly learn about all this? Now she seems very comfortable and like she knows what she's doing. That's why I don't trust her.
Are you all right?
I'm sorry. I'm really.
I understand. I understand. That's exactly how I reacted the first time.
Okay.
She went straight for that paper. What's that flyer for?
There you go. Then when you're ready, read this out loud, every syllable. But remember, your whole family, every member needs to be in the house. Your son, everyone. Very important.
Why do they all have to be there?
Didn't kill her, Annie.
What?
She isn't gone.
That was very aggressive. Very aggressive note to end on. Ants. I'm guessing she's gonna try it right now in the middle of the night, right? Oh my god, there's a lot. Those aren't actually there, are they? Is she just seeing this, or like... Oh my god. How? The dream, right? It's a dream.
What are you doing?
Sleepwalking. Oh, thank God, dude.
What's going on?
Why are you scared of me?
What? I never wanted to be your mother.
Oh my God.
Why?
I was scared.
It's coming out.
I didn't feel like a mother. I tried to have a miscarriage.
You tried to kill me.
I love you. Why did you try to kill me? I was trying to save you.
What is the lighter fluid? Oh my God, I can't. I don't even know what's real anymore. I was so convinced I was real.
Steve, baby. Steve, wake up.
What?
Come downstairs. I'm gonna try something together.
I'm surprised at how forthcoming she's being about this whole like ritual thing. I thought she would have done it in secret, like while they were sleeping. That's what she's gonna do, right? I'm very worried about how this is gonna go. I feel like nothing's gonna happen and they're not gonna look at her in the best light.
Well, I just need to show you.
Show what?
Fuck! I'm a medium, okay? I was seeing apparitions earlier and I just shook them off and I shouldn't have.
I feel so bad for how
Please, I know
this
how it
sounds.
sounds, but there's no way to talk about it. I just need to show you, okay? Please, you'll see.
For her sake, I hope it works.
Charlie, it's Mommy. And Daddy and Peter.
I feel like the son is invested, but the dad isn't.
You don't feel that?
What? Feel what?
Like, you don't feel the air flexing?
Yes!
No way. It actually happened. And this is real.
We need to keep our fingers touching.
You are scaring him!
No, I am not! Peter, listen.
Stop it!
Listen to me. There is no need to be scared. This is your sister.
Is it really even the sister?
What's wrong?
The glass moved. How do you know it? How do you know it's your sister? Or his sister? And it is very uneasy. What is happening?
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
You were pulling on my head!
What? No, I wasn't. I just came in. You were screaming. What happened?
I saw Charlie in the corner and then you started trying to pull my head off.
Oh, Peter, I would never do that to you. Are you crazy? Please. Do not tell Dad what you just said to me. Do not, okay? Because it is not true.
Oh my God, I feel so bad for that kid. And the fact that we didn't get to see her actually doing it, we only saw the hands. It's like I can't tell who's telling the truth or not, like what's real. She has to take it out. She has to take the book out. She can't burn it. You can't get rid of these things. I knew she wasn't to be trusted. She's, like I said, she seemed so insincere with some of the things she was doing. And that was not a coincidence that she found her in the parking lot. And the mat was not a coincidence either. I knew she was weird. Successfully invoked is a male ghost. That's her, isn't it? She got her mother involved in whatever this spiritual thing is. There's that light again. Were they inviting him in through the little window? Why is there flies coming from the cellar or the attic? Please don't tell me that it's what I think it is, man. Oh my god. That's the symbol from the pendant and from the light post.
Peter, what's wrong?
What's happening? Right now, in front of everybody? The poor dad too, he just does not know how to handle any of this.
There's a body. Yeah, I mean, I think it's my mother, I think, but I can't tell because the skin's all black and she's all distended, but the head is gone. It needs to be me. It's my fault. It's my fault. No, it's my fault. Please. Please, I need you to throw it in the fire.
But even the dad has to believe it somewhat. Because he seems very hesitant, and if he didn't believe in this, he would just throw the book in there, no problem. Or maybe he just feels like he's feeding into some kind of delusions she's having.
I'm not going to do this with you anymore.
What? No.
No, it's not helpful. You are sick, Annie.
Oh no. Why? That's a different light. Before it was red, now it's like an orange. What the fuck? Is she actually up there? There she is again. Who is that? From earlier in the movie, the girl saw him smile at the grandma's funeral. I remember him because he was so creepy. How was she knocking on the... Oh, that's how. Leave. Just leave. I would dive out that window right now. What is that sound? Sounds like eating? Not eating. What is she doing? Did she hang herself? And is now... Exactly. Well, not exactly, but... There's the head rolling. There's that light again. Did he make that noise this time? He did, huh? Why is he not afraid anymore? Queen? I'm getting like super Midsummer vibes.
You are Paimon, one of the 8 kings of hell. Give us your knowledge of all secret things.
They brought him here to worship him?
Hail, Paimon!
That's a cool shot at the end. A little silhouette of the house. That's it. Oh my god. So last night I watched Hereditary. And when I say that that movie was mentally and emotionally draining, like devastating at some points, it is not an exaggeration. But we saw Charlie's horrific death and the mom's screams and cries after when she discovered that her daughter had died. It was just so difficult for me to like process. I don't even know how to react to it or how to take it in. It was just so much. I thought to myself, what now? Like, how do you deal with the situation? And that feeling kind of just lingered with me throughout the rest of the film. I couldn't help it. I feel like I understood the, I guess, overarching like main goal of the movie, or the characters in the movie, I should say, was essentially for the cult to ultimately isolate Peter and claim him for the cult as this vessel for a demon that they were trying to summon, a deity. I believe his name was Paimon. I couldn't help but feel like there was a lot of dots in the air that I just didn't connect as I was watching the movie. So I kind of just thought about it and collected a few thoughts. I feel like this family was selected by the cult, or maybe the grandmother offered up a male vessel, because I believe in the movie it said it needed to be a male, for the demon to possess and to exist in this realm. And I think that that sort of process of trying to claim the son Peter began at the moment of the grandmother's death. That signified the beginning of this whole ritual. And the reason I think that now is because I remember back in the beginning of the movie, at the grandmother's funeral, the mom, she made a comment about how she found it so odd that there were so many people at the funeral when her mother was such a private person. And obviously that didn't click at the time because, well, we didn't know where the movie was going. But then it dawned on me that the people at the funeral must have been the cult, which is just so chilling to think about now, that these people, imagine being at a funeral and these people around you do not have the intentions that you think. They're not there to mourn or to celebrate the person that has died. They're there for something very sinister. They're watching through different eyes, and that's very disturbing. And then I remember too, at the funeral, there was this creepy guy. I think he smiled at Charlie as she was looking at her grandmother, and that was just so weird to me and off-putting. But that makes sense now. It's because he was in the cult. Part of the movie that makes me feel like everything was nudging this family towards their ultimate unfortunate demise and Peter being placed as the head figure of the cult was this weird light that would come and go throughout certain scenes of the movie. And every time it came and went, it was almost like it was influencing our family, the characters, nudging them closer and closer to this end result. And I could be wrong. Maybe it's just some kind of, I don't know how cult things work. This black magic or spell, or however you want to put it, that the cult was forcing upon the family. But I personally believe that it was the spirit of Paimon that was kind of influencing the family and trying to nudge Peter into his grasp to claim him. And to add to these feelings of the inevitable trajectory that these events are going in, I remember back in the beginning of the movie, there was a line that really stuck out to me. For some reason, it just popped out to me. And it was during while Peter was in school. It was right before Charlie cuts off the head of the bird. Peter's in class and they're discussing like some kind of story or book that they're reading. And right before the scene ends, there's a girl speaking in class referencing the story that they were reading. And in reference to the characters of the story, she said this line, something like, they were all pawns in a hopeless game. No, pawns in a hopeless machine, I believe. And I think that once the grandmother died, that signified this moving forward of this hopeless machine that the family was inside of. It had to be referencing the characters now in hindsight when I look back. Another detail too is that when Peter was driving to the party and there was the lamppost, you faintly see a symbol. I didn't confirm it, but I couldn't. What else is it gonna be? There was a very small etching on the lamppost or the street post that was kind of round and had like a lot of loops. And even without getting the closest look at it, it registered in my mind as the pendant on the grandmother's necklace. Automatically that tied it to the cult. And what that tells me is that however the market got there, this location was selected. It was saying, I'm assuming, just essentially saying Charlie's going to die right here. This is the spot. And then, even later in the film, it didn't quite sink in right away, or I didn't connect the foreshadowing of her cutting the head off the bird and her death. And that was really chilling eventually in the movie when it dawned on me that that's what it was saying. And it was just so disturbing, man. The more that I think about it, the more I can't help but feel like there's got to be so many other details that were put into this movie that kind of just went over my head during the first viewing. Because like the intentional things like the lamppost, the pendant, the guy smiling at the funeral, those little things put in there are just easily overlooked but very crucial to the story. That just tells me there's got to be more to explore in this movie, and it's definitely going to warrant going back and watching. And now I'm kind of excited to go back and see it, you know. I'll still take a little bit of time before I do, kind of maybe think it over, and I'm definitely going to go back for a rewatch in the future. But yeah, those are just my thoughts. And yeah, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed that, feel free to subscribe. If you have any recommendations for movies to check out, let me know in the comments. And all right, see you guys next time. Thank you.